with a turnover last time, but the ground game is working very effectively. They're within a touchdown, so keep going with what's working.
First down, the ball at the 49-yard line. Handoff up the middle, Curtis. No one hit him, but he fell down. Leoniz secured the tackle. This Emery Curtis is building quite a resume here in the first half.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Picks up 7 yards on this first down carry.
Anytime you can get 6 yards past the line of scrimmage before the first contact, you're doing a great job of blowing the defense off the line.
Ball rested at the 44, the Sheiks. Montgomery Field is our site for our prep football game of the week on LA 36 and KLCS, the education station. Hope you're enjoying it. And we're going to be on all season long with football and volleyball from the city section. Crowell running. Now throws it late. Coming back to make the catch and doing it nicely was Francisco Fernandez, that big target at 6'2". They love his size at Belmont.
Crowell likes to roll out to his left and throw against the grain. He's got a strong arm. He doesn't throw deep very often, but he's got a strong, accurate arm. And that's a tough throw for a quarterback. He put it right on the line for the first down. His Belmont team, Crowell especially, did very well in the summer passing leagues. Robert Levy said that it's a lot different, of course, when you put the pads on and you begin to face a rush. But when you've got receivers like Francisco Fernandez, you want to use them. You want to get the best out of your talent.
Fernandez was one of those guys that really came along in the summer. Here's the pitch to Curtis, who has a lane. Emery Curtis is on his way. Emery Curtis has a touchdown. More fireworks at Montgomery Field. On that scamper by Curtis, Belmont once again has garnered the advantage, 19-18.
Emery Curtis got his first start last year against Hollywood, and he loves starting this season against him. Look at the cutback, reading the defense, breaking to the outside, gone to pay dirt.
Belmont will go for 2. Curtis has 2 easy, standing up, wasn't touched. Emery Curtis having a lot of fun tonight. Belmont has built a 21-18 lead. A lot of fireworks.
What a debut for the 2004 season. A great schedule ahead of us on LA 36 and KLCS, and what a way to start it off with a tremendously entertaining game.
Don't know that a lot of people thought we'd have this many points scored in the first half. Of course, no one expected much from Hollywood, candidly, with a 32-game losing streak. We do know this. They have some guys offensively that can do some things, and they're fun to watch.
I think the pundits might have expected this many points, but all on the Belmont side. But Hollywood now has a chance to tie the game at halftime if they get a field goal. Of course, kicking is going to be tough. That's something they haven't worked on a lot. We saw Kevin Pikes practicing before the game, but it's not their strong suit. They've got 3 minutes and 20 seconds, plenty of time to move it down the field.
Ball gets by Walton. He'll have to run it down back inside his 10, but he is elusive. And Clarence Walton coughed it up. Hollywood recovers. And a sigh of relief on the Sheik sideline.
They are very fortunate. You'll see as the ball bounces, Walton picks it up, starts to make something out of it, but when he got hit, the ball really flies out of his hand. Look at that, it's like a lateral, and they are very fortunate that one of the blockers coming back had it hit him right in the midsection.
Sheiks will start from their 20-yard line. 3:06 left in the first half.
Hollywood would love to score, of course, but at worst, they want to go in down just 3 points at halftime. They don't want to go in by more than a touchdown. That will be, in many minds, a victory for the Hollywood Sheiks.
Jorge Cabrera lining up in the backfield, number 34 for the Sheiks. Kim holding on to the football. lowers the shoulder, and Martin Kim shows toughness.
He took a big hit, and he went right through it like a good linebacker should. He was hit by Ezekiel Vergara, who's 5'7", 135-pounders, and look at Kim bounce off this tackle. Vergara coming up, boom! Kim knocks him down and keeps on going.
You hear so often about a quarterback who has a linebacker mentality. Well, here's a linebacker playing quarterback, and we know what his mentality is.
I am very impressed with Martin Kim, and primarily his poise. It looked like a busted play that time, but he made something out of it, got almost 9 yards on the run, and importantly, a chance to move the chains.
Jumique has moved back in as the fullback, number 32. And Jumique tries the middle. This time, Belmont wise to it. There's Jumique, who had a 70-yard touchdown run to ignite Hollywood in their first possession of the game.
But Randy, that's a good play call. Straight ahead, get a couple yards, get a first down, move the chains, and keep the ball for 4 more downs.
Yeah, he didn't get much, but he didn't need much. Ball out to the 31-yard line. Clock down to 2:40 left in the half. Belmont 21, Hollywood 18. You like offense, you like fireworks, you like Hollywood and Belmont. Double handoff attempt. Pikes was tripped up, taking the handoff from Walton, and there is a marker down.
Leoniz back in at quarterback, and one thing he gives them is more speed than Martin Kim has. He can also launch it. He's got a very good arm, but early in the season, he hasn't had a lot of reps. You may see him try to break out to the outside, maybe fake that handoff and swing around the left end.
Well, the biggest question about Jery, he's missed a couple weeks, and he's still catching up, and you just don't know where he is in terms of running the offense. This one's going against Belmont, and Belmont's hurt themselves with flags in this first half.
It's a big one. It's a 15-yarder.
And they've had a couple of those earlier in the game.
Penalty. First and 10, Hollywood.
That'll move the chains for the Sheiks. Jeff Trezevant said before the game, if we can get first downs, then our Sheiks would have a shot. Well, he's right so far. They're getting first down. Ball at the 44-yard line of Hollywood. Pikes. Close to first down yardage. Hollywood is effective on the ground. Their offensive front is doing a very solid job. Martinez, Romero, Guerrero, Trezevant, and Shawn O'Connor up front. Number 50 is a tremendous offensive lineman. At number 50 is leading his ball carrier downfield.
Well, the key to that play, you saw them push Edward Harrison completely out of the play. Number 71 right in the middle, ended up with his back to the play, looking the other way as the ball went right up the middle.
Yeah, they try the middle. Not a lot there, but it should be good enough for a first down. Cabrera handling the ball. George Cabrera.
That's enough for a Hollywood first down.
Ball at the 45-yard line of the Sentinels. It is a first down, and Cabrera walks off. Final minute 15 of the opening half.
Ball is on the Belmont 45.
Once again, Hollywood a little trouble coming out of the huddle with the play. See if they can get this off before the allotted time. Pikes. On what looked like a busted play, Pikes ran into his quarterback and still turned it upfield for substantial yardage.
The hardest hit he took that time was from Martin Kim. They ran face to face. Look at this as Kim turns around. Pikes is going to hit him right on the numbers. Boom, and bounces off, and there he goes.
Ball's on the 36.
Not huddling. Second down and 1. Final half minute of the first half. Kim looking to throw the football. He's going to wind up and throw it downfield, and this one's incomplete. Into and out of the hands of Brian Romero, who dropped a certain first down.
Kim wanted to hit Kevin Pikes, who had come out of the backfield and was wide open downfield. Pikes actually took off early. They're lucky they didn't get flagged here. Romero happened to be in the right place at the right time, but the pass was fluttering toward him, kind of like catching a knuckleball, and he couldn't gather it in.
And in defense of Brian Romero, he's another player that was injured last year, just came out to football a couple weeks ago, and still